Alright, everyone, welcome back. We're continuing on our playthrough the first of our Asian campaigns, the Tamerlane campaign. So, the details of exactly how I'm doing this run will be in the description down below. And we are on number 3, the Harbinger of Destruction. Without further ado, let's get started.
The blast of wind intensified, snuffing out some of the torches within the hall. Servants bustled about, tending to the meat roasting over the fire. The scent of cooked birds, game, and mutton filled the air. This was the first time that Tamerlane's forces had ventured into Europe. The winters were harsh, and Tokhtamysh surely hoped that the biting cold and far-flung supply lines would prove too much for the wily tactician. The armies of the Golden Horde burned crops and took all they could carry as they retreated. Tokhtamysh knew that Tamerlane would show no mercy. Terrifying reports reached his ears of torched villages and mountains formed from the bones of the slain. Wherever Tamerlane went, it seemed that flock of carrion birds were never far behind. Entire towns surrendered upon hearing of the brutal destruction of one of their neighbors. Tokhtamysh had no choice but to engage the rampaging forces of his enemy. The armies met near the banks of the Kondarcha River sometime during the early weeks of the summer. Crows and vultures circled above the field, an ominous foreshadowing of the carnage to come.
Alright, main objective: defeat the enemy force blocking your way across the icy ford. I'm sure there's other things. Tamerlane's force cannot advance past the castle age, or muster population larger than 150. Ooh, we got nuked. Utilize the durability of Tartar horsemen and the looting abilities of Keshiks to compensate for this. Okay. Farming and building docks or ships is impossible in the midst of the harsh Russian winter. Look for other ways to feed your army. Okay. Ryazan is renowned for its siege engineers. Perhaps your soldiers will be able to locate plans for advanced siege equipment there. Your enemies rely on supply stores scattered around the map. Destroying these will allow you to claim their provisions for your own. A secondary Timurid army is marching through the Caucasus to reinforce Tamerlane. Take advantage of the arrival to catch your enemies in a pincer movement. Yeah. Tamerlane's army of cavalry is arrayed on the eastern bank of the Kondarcha River. Facing them on the opposite side is Tokhtamysh's army of light cavalry and cavalry archers, Bulgar horsemen. Let's see, Bulgarians, so Koshiks. Anyway, and Russian infantry. To the northwest lies the Russian city of Ryazan, a dependency of Tokhtamysh. Its army consists mostly of light cavalry and skirmishers led by the local boyars. The city of Astrakhan, Orange, lies in the southeast, where the Volga meets the Caspian Sea. Its army initially consists of Keshiks and pikemen, who will eventually field Kipchak cavalry and swordsmen. Kipchaks, that's what it is. Tokhtamysh's capital of Sarai is located in the center of the map. Sarai relies on the army of Mangudai and light cavalry, but may add siege engines to the mix as well. To the southwest, the Don River flows into the Black Sea. This is the city of Azov. Azov is defended by boyars and swordsmen, but will deploy pikemen to counter the Timurid cavalry forces. Across the river from Azov is the colony of Venetian and Genoese merchants that supplies the enemy forces. Destroying it would be quite the blow to their war effort. The Golden Horde and the Volga Bulgars have camps in the west, north, and east map. Though initially loyal to Tokhtamysh, they may be persuaded to turn against him given the proper set of circumstances. Cool.
Charge! Kill them all! Forward, men! Drive to the center and smash these fools through the ice! Try to outflank us! Deploy our reserves to hold him off! Ha! The enemy forces flee helplessly before us! Now the path is open for us to strike at Tokhtamysh's heartland in Russia!
Okay, so we don't necessarily care about...
We have gravely underestimated the power of Tamerlane's army.
Perhaps it would be wise for us to join him against Tokhtamysh.
Agree.
Hazır.
Yeah, Burgle Khan, he's Bulgarian. So, Conics, yeah. Fights and infantry as well. They're pretty good. And then we have Kipchaks, which are Kumin, fire multiple arrows. Okay, so they're strong.
Emriniz teyyar mı?
I'm gonna take 2 of you. I'm gonna take you to go
Turgay mı?
that. We have almost no population room at the moment. What we are going to do though is, because we have a ton of enemies, is get our Cobras starting to work for us. So we have Astrakhan, Sarai, Azov, Ryazan, and the Italian merchants. So we get 5 Cobras. So the secondary army, I don't remember how long it takes for them to show up. But when they do, it's over here on the other side of the map. That's why it's like, oh yeah, you can catch them. I'm in a pincer movement. But we will see. Let's see, how many was that? It's 4, so we get 1 more. Whoops. Okay, so there's our 5th one. So we're going to go be very expeditious because we're going to try hard and fast trying to eliminate some enemies. Whoa. Anyway. Mainly we're going to try and eliminate Astrakhan for the very simple reason that Astrakhan starts building a wonder fairly quickly. Oh, crap.
This food will feed many horsemen.
Same thing we did on the first mission, just kind of strafe their units. Okay. Woo! We're gonna try moving them to right here. Okay, they seem stable right there for the moment. Right, you guys are all on aggressive, and I need you to not be. Okay. Send you up to there. So we gotta find out what they want. Have you guys build that there, and then build that there, and then that there.
We can feed your army and supply you with riders. But we need wood to repair our ice fishing camp.
So, get wood, which we have to tribute to them, which we can't do because we don't have a market. And these guys want something from siege, if I remember correctly. Okay, so we've busted through their wall. Crap, there are multiple. Okay. So we're going back to being mercenary explorers with our Cobras because it is not worth getting lit up by the multiple castles. So we will burn down in our supply depot because that gives us stuff too.
This food will feed many horsemen.
Okay. All you guys need to be on defensive. Get over there. Alright, going back. I think we did a good job
We
pseudo-crippling.
want to attack the city of Astrakhan, but we have no siege equipment. Bring 2 siege towers to my camp, and we will join you.
This food will feed many horsemen.
Great. We're gonna hide behind the trees. Okay. So yeah. Actually, I don't think we need more people necessarily. Oh, they do have a castle. And they make boyars, which are the Slavic unique. Okay. Nope, no one is allowed to have a monastery. Okay, they're safe there for the moment. Where are my 2 builder bros? Cool. Go ahead and build me siege workshop, market. I want a castle, but I'm not going to get one. Yeah, the bad part about having to try and establish this base is we have so many troops already that, yeah. Okay, so, and that's the issue. Okay, so we've killed off most of Ryzen. So technically, if you destroy the castle, you get Ryzen. But I don't think it's an actual objective. Yeah, no, it's a secondary objective. By killing the garrison defending it. I mean... I don't know what I'm going to capture here, but I guess I'll capture something. Tribute. 1,000 wood to the Volga Boyars? I believe it's the Volga Boyars.
Many thanks, almighty Tamerlane. We will support your army from now on.
Ryazan is ours! Now their renowned craftsmen will construct siege engines for us.
Aha! So we did get research stuff. Cool.
This food will feed many horsemen. Undefended targets simply beg to be plundered.
Jeez, that is a large army of horsey boys. Did I actually find Sarai? Okay, let's see what they can do with that. Okay. And those guys come out of there. Where are our two boys? Awesome. Do we really need a university? No. Is there... Yeah, there is stone. There's stone, that's right. Okay. Oh, jeez. It's supposed to be the outskirts of Sarai. I don't know. I seem to be taking on castles more than I would want to, but... This also might just be an outpost.
You are a man of honor, Tamerlane.
Ah.
We will join you against Tokhtamysh.
Reinforcements have arrived through the Caucasus.
Okay. The trebuchet is the most important thing here. Seriously, another 2 castles? Okay, we're gonna just exist over here. Meanwhile, you guys are gonna be group 2, and you're gonna attack move through that way. And you're gonna be group 3. And you're special little boys. Awesome.
This food will feed many horsemen.
Okay. So we're going to... We're going to destroy Sarai right here. And... Gotta be kidding. Oh, because I just got a huge ass army. Right. I can't learn anything. Alright, we're gonna send you guys to there. Okay, so I've actually wiped out most of Sarai.
Take what we can spare to help you with your battles.
You've got to be kidding me. Did I literally just get taken out by my own? Yep, Cobras are taking out things. Well, I feel a little dumb. That's a lot of units that I just wasted. That's cool. Don't look at me. I'm dumb.
Salam. Good right then.
Sarai burns while my men build towers from the skulls of the slain.
Wait. Okay. So Sarai is gone.
Tokhtamysh mocks us with the construction of a monument in Astrakhan. This cannot go unchecked.
Take out one castle.
Tell Tamerlane that we ride with him.
Hazır.
Trying to use real units to accomplish stuff too. Because it just feels a little cheaty just to use the Cobras to do stuff. And I'm about to lose a lot of units again. Oh, there's rocks there, you can't get around. That's nice.
This food will feed many horsemen.
I don't actually remember where the Venetians are.
This food will feed many horsemen.
Spare no one. This city will regret having ever opposed me. Ah! With his empire aflame, Tokhtamysh will have no choice but to flee like a craven to Lithuania.
Yeah.
Raging fires, torrents of blood, piles of ash, the clash of iron, and the screams of the dying. This was the horrors that Tamerlane visited upon the cities and people of the Golden Horde. The cities of Ryazan, Sarai, Astrakhan, Azov, and Ukek were reduced to rubble. All that remained, aside from the ruins, were the towers of bones that were built from the corpses of the dead. Those who survived were driven like sheep to march in unspeakable cold. Tokhtamysh had no choice but to flee west to Lithuania. Tamerlane was determined not to let the traitor escape, but word soon reached him of a rebellion within his homeland. Leaving the hunt in the hands of two of his generals, Tamerlane swiftly returned home to restore order, at the point of a blade.
Yeah, cheat codes were used. Alright, so militarily we probably did okay. We didn't lose too many units. Mid-range. Killed a bunch of units though. Killed a lot of our own units. I need to remember that the Shelby Cobras do splash damage. So, wood collecting did great. Like, this is kind of just a mess mission to begin with. But we get most of our food from the Bulgars. For this mission. So, tech was okay. Society, eh. So I had 3 castles. Like, all the enemies had castles. Annoying. But yeah. Timeline was okay. So... the Venetian city has the Genoese crossbowmen. Like, your starting army after killing out this outpost might be enough to take on the Italian merchants. You'd have to be very careful. But it could probably be done relatively easy. Relatively. And then obviously you had the Azov up here. Which after That's some patrol. After allying with these guys, they should start attacking. And these guys too, if you wait long enough and these guys start building their wonder, which they build it right here on this race platform, then yeah, that becomes a problem. But yeah, Ryzen, probably don't burn it to the ground like I did, and you get all those buildings. So you just have to kill off all of the, destroy all the watchtowers, kill all the people inside, and destroy the castle, and you get Ryzen, and that's a decent staging ground to kind of go after Sarai and the other places. Because yeah, that's, you're not really very defensively set up. So honestly, you're probably better off, instead of setting up right here, either trying to make a beeline and take Ryzen. I mean, that might work. Or coming down here and setting up closer to the Golden Horde. Just for a little more space, because you're kind of narrow. Although this does have a nice amount of gold and stone. So it's kind of cramped. But yeah. I think it went really well. So that's going to be it for this one. And then we've got the Sultan of Hindustan. So we're going to India. Just above India, about. I believe there is an achievement for this one. A Steam achievement. Which is fairly simple. You just have to destroy all the castles with more than 5 minutes remaining on a timer. Even with the starting army you get, like, it's not a hard sell to do. Not hard, especially when we throw Cobras into the mix. Although I think you only have like 2, maybe 3 enemies, so less Cobras certainly. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed watching. And everyone just have a fantastic and wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.